Hello from Seoul. How much do you pay for Korean fried chicken? 20 bucks? 30 bucks? Today, for $5, I'm gonna make street-style Korean fried chicken. What is more surprising is 6 to 8 people can enjoy that. Okay, let's get started. Although I said it's street style, the recipe is pretty much the same as normal Korean fried chicken, but for this, I'm gonna use boneless chicken thighs. Of course, you can use chicken with bones, but it'll be hard to eat it on the street, right? And you can also use chicken breast, but if you use chicken thighs, you don't have to worry about overcooking. Plus, it is much cheaper. For information, it costs about $5 for 2 kilograms, and with this, you can cook fried chicken for 6 to 8 people twice. First, please get rid of the fat. You can leave the skin if you like, but if you don't, please remove it too. Cut it into bite-sized pieces. To be honest, I like to have a big bite, but this time, I'm gonna make cute little bite-sized chicken because it is street style. To make Korean fried chicken, the most important step is marinating. But what if I share the very complicated way to marinate and ask you to soak them for 24 hours? I'm sure nobody would try this recipe, right? So as always, I'm gonna show you the simplest way. You already like it, right? Put 1 teaspoon of salt and some black pepper. Add 1 teaspoon of soy sauce and 1 tablespoon of mirin. If you don't have a mirin, you can put some soju or white wine. If you have garlic or onion powder, you can add it too. I'm gonna put 1 teaspoon each to enhance the umami flavor, and please massage it gently. Now, I'm gonna put this in the fridge for 20 minutes. While it's having a vacation in the fridge, let's make the batter. It is best to use this Korean fried chicken mix powder if you can get it, because it already contains all the ingredients for crispy fried chicken. But some of you might say, Aaron, there's no Korean grocery store near my place. There's no stock in Amazon, or it's too expensive. Don't worry about it. As always, I'm here for you guys. I'm gonna show you how to make this chicken mix powder. Well, I said it like a superhero, but to be honest, it's not a big deal. It's quite simple. But from now, you can make Korean fried chicken anytime you want. How amazing it is. You will be needing soft flour, as known as cake flour, potato starch, and baking powder. This ready-made frying mix contains more seasonings specifically for Korean fried chicken, but it's okay because unlike normal Korean fried chicken, to make Dakgangjeong street-style fried chicken, we usually coat it with sauce. So other seasonings except for salt and pepper would not be necessary, so there's nothing to worry about. From now on, all you need to do is just to remember 1-to-1 ratio. Put 2 cups of soft flour, 2 cups of potato starch in a mixing bowl. And if you need more powder, add some more, but just make it 1-to-1 ratio. That's it. At this point, some of you might wanna ask, Aaron, I only have all-purpose flour. Can I use this instead of soft flour? My answer is yes, you can. But as you know, Korean fried chicken is all about crispiness. Since this soft flour has much less gluten content, it will give you much more crispy texture. That's why I recommend this. Let me read your mind again. You probably wanna ask me like, Aaron, can I use cornstarch instead of potato starch? Right? Again, my answer is yes, you can. But compared to using potato starch, the crispiness won't last long enough. Since we're gonna mix the chicken with the sauce later to avoid getting soggy, it's much better to use potato starch. Again, Korean fried chicken is all about crispiness. Next, put 1 tablespoon of baking powder. If you don't have it, you can skip it. But baking soda and baking powder are different, so do not use baking soda, alright? Now, add 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and mix it. I'm gonna put 1 teaspoon of garlic powder and 1 teaspoon of onion powder here. You don't have this? Then you can skip it. It's alright. It just makes a small difference. No worries. Now, let's make the batter. Put 1.5 cup of chicken mix powder we just made. 1 cup of cold water and mix it. Make sure to use cold water because it will slow down the gluten forming process so that you can get a crispy and crunch texture. The batter looks ready now. If it's thicker than this, the crispy skin part will be thicker. If it's more watery than this, the outside will be thinner. So it's all up to you depending on your preference. But if it's first time to try, just follow my lead. Now, let's dip the chicken into the batter. Take out a wide container. If it has a lid, it's much better. You only have a small container, it doesn't matter. Just use what you have in your kitchen. Spread the chicken mix powder and place the chicken on top. Try to put them separately so that they don't stick together. And then pour the chicken powder on it and shake it. Shake it. This is the secret of how you get ultimate crispy fried chicken. Now we are almost there. We just need to pour some oil in a wok and deep fry them. To make extra crispy fried chicken, we're gonna fry the chicken twice. The best oil temperature for this would be 170 degrees Celsius. If you don't have a thermometer, so don't know what to do, don't worry about it. You can follow the method that I showed you in my previous Korean fried chicken video. I just put a card up there, so go check it. Put the chicken into the oil. If you deep fry more than 400 grams of chicken, just go for high heat from start to finish. Good news, right? You don't have to control the heat while deep frying it. It's because when the chicken goes in, the oil temperature will drop rapidly. Many people worry about chicken sticking together when you deep fry, but don't worry about it. Just put all the chicken and wait for a while. Meanwhile, you can text your friends or click the like button for us, and then take them off with chopsticks or tongs. That's it. I can't say this is a tip or something because it's too simple, right? You don't have to worry too much when cooking. You'll be fine. That's why I say don't worry about it all the time. When deep frying, it's good to lift the chicken out of the oil like this because fries become a little more crispy when they meet the cold air outside. Take out the chicken and place them onto a cooling rack or something like that. Let them enjoy the cool breeze for a while. This process makes Korean fried chicken get ultimate crispiness. If you've ever seen the street style fried chicken at the traditional market, you know there are some fried rice cakes in it. They deep fried this tteokbokki rice cake too, but it is so dangerous. I know you have some rice cakes in your freezer, but if you put frozen ones, I'm sure you will see a grenade explosion in your kitchen. I'm serious. So please just pan fry this with a little bit of oil. You may think like mine is not the frozen one, so you will be fine. Then you're making the biggest mistake of your life. In my experience, even if it's not the frozen one, it explodes from time to time. The emergency room joking that I said a lot may become a reality, so just don't do it. It's too dangerous. This time, let's make the sauce. Put 1 tablespoon of gochujang, Korean chili paste, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 6 tablespoons of corn syrup, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 5 tablespoons of ketchup, and 3 tablespoons of water, and mix it. After that, let's simmer it until the spiciness of garlic is gone. While it's boiling, deep fry the chicken again. You may wanna ask, Aaron, how long does it take? Well, everybody has a different stove and cook different amount of chicken, so if the chicken looks golden brown, cut a piece of chicken and check if it's fully cooked. If the biggest piece was fully cooked, it's time to take them out. Pour the fried chicken into the sauce and stir fry for a while. If they are perfectly coated with the sauce, it's done. Place them on a plate and finish it with some peanuts or any kind of nut. To make it prettier, I'm gonna put some parsley flakes on it, but if you're thinking putting some chopped green onions on it, there's nothing much I can teach you about it. You're the best. Alright, let's code our taste tester.
Claire?
Wow, it looks delicious. 엄청 많이도 튀겼네. 푸짐하다.
여기 이만큼 더 있어 아직.
이거 언제 먹어 또? The thing I like about this Dakgangjeong, it's so easy to eat on the street because as you can see, it's bite-sized pieces. So while enjoying shopping, you can easily have it. Ready? 잘 됐는데? 양념이 딱인데? 소리 들려? It's still crispy and crunchy even though it's coated with the sticky sauce. 이번에는 떡도 한번 먹어봐야지. 솔직히 떡은 시장에서 닭이 비싸니까 양을 늘리기 위한 수단인데 막상 또 이게 쫄깃쫄깃한 떡이 중간중간 없으면 그렇게 또 서운해요. 맛있네. Because it looks red, you may think you can't handle it, but it's more like sweet and savory. It's not that spicy, so I'm sure everyone can handle it. Do not miss the chance to try this amazing Korean fried chicken. You know what I'm gonna say to Aaron? Bring some beer! Here you go! Cheers, everybody! 장난 아니다. 역시 치킨은 맥주지.
Today, I showed you street-style Korean fried chicken. It seems quite difficult because you have to deep fry the chicken, but I can say it is so simple and easy because even Claire says she can do it. So why don't you give it a shot? You have way better cooking skills than Claire, right? Alright, this is it for today and I'll see you next time.